Hello there and welcome to Waffle and Waaagh with Command Battlewin. You've got Joe the Commander and Chris Commander. Chris. How you doing?
Yo, hello.
So we're rared up and ready. I tried to say that really sort of like unenthusiastic then. Yeah,
We're
we're
so
yeah we're ready.
looking forward to this.
So we've got our apologies. So we've let's have a look at the agenda for today. Just get a piece of paper. Okay, so Azza has made his apologies. He is unable to make it. He's got work tomorrow morning. And first port of call, have you got anything that you'd like to add to the agenda before we start waffling the war? And Christopher?
No.
No, me neither. It's been a bit of a quiet week for us,
It
really.
has. I mean, we could do with Azza being here because they've made releases about orcs, but that's
Yeah,
kind of irrelevant to us too.
yeah. I don't want to talk about that. He can talk about that next week. I've not looked at it, to be
Yeah,
fair.
we don't want to ruin anything for him. I think he's been busy, so he's probably
Yeah,
not had a chance to look.
yeah. Interestingly, Games Workshop have just released. I'm sure people listening may already know this, but they've just released Space Marine, the board game, with Lieutenant Titus, who used to be a captain in the first Space Marine game, and is now randomly a Primaris lieutenant, and I don't know why. We don't know why. The model, I don't know if you've seen it, Chris. Really boring. It looks like
Yeah, it basically just looks like any other model that they release.
but it looks like they've just nicked the arm off of the Black Templar because they're known for having chains wrapped around their wrist, and
Yeah.
he looks like a normal intercessor. Which is a
Like
bit,
they couldn't be bothered to just redesign a new model.
yeah. I mean, you can tell they've tried. He's in a bit of a funny pose. He's not got a foot on the rock. He's jumping off a rock. But I don't know. I kind of felt like his iconic thing in the first game was a jump pack and a hammer. That was like the cool thing. He was a smash captain. That was awesome. So I don't know. Bit disappointed. And the game itself is basically him, and then where is it? I've just seen it. And 23 push fit. 20 Termagants and 2 Ripper squads. And so I don't really understand what the game is. It's a self-contained Space Marine game that's got everything that you need in it. It doesn't say whether it's 2 players or 1 player or anything. It's just really
I know
random.
what's happened.
What?
They've only got a Watchtower Horde mode game, and they've come up with that, haven't they?
Oh, of course. Bloody Games Workshop stealing again.
Well, we've our videos out there, so we can argue that they stole the idea from us.
Yep, that's true.
Us, little massive channel,
Yep.
with all our fan.
But yeah, so there's nothing really interesting
No,
or relevant to us. There's some nice pictures of the Space Marines versus the Tyranids in an event thing that's coming up that I've not really read. I just looked at the pictures. So
ooh, that makes me think, Joe. Do you think we should have a look to see if there's any tournaments? Because we've never entered a tournament, have we?
I'd like to. I did look to see if there's any tournaments local to us. There is one. I think we discussed. I think I mentioned it last time. Armored Games or something. It's like £45 to join or something ridiculous. And I was
Mm,
not paying to join it. Thank you very much.
we're not that good. We're not that good to be able to.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we don't live that far away from the motherland.
Mm-mm.
And I'm sure they hold events every now and then, so maybe we'll keep an eye out there.
Yeah, the problem is they're all competitive, so you've got to keep up with the current rule changes. I mean, we
Mm,
do. I suppose we try. Not to
I feel like
throw.
Battle Scribe does it for us.
Well, yeah, but like in terms of like rules, because they've changed like the charging into building rules or something like that. You know what I mean? They've changed
Yeah,
on
they
the data
update data
slates.
slates, and
Mm.
yeah,
But
we can't. You can't do. Well, yeah, but we've decided this rule is works here
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, so I imagine we'd end up having a stop about 5 minutes into a game.
yeah. Or playing somebody that doesn't want to play us because we don't know how to play properly and they're proper into it, and they don't want to play with us, and we have to go home and cry to our mummies and daddies. They don't want to play with me. Anyway, changing the subject away from Games Workshop for a second and their measly excuse of things that have been released fairly recently. Have you been painting or purchased or built or done anything weird and wonderful in the realm of 40k?
So we're moving away from the topic of Games Workshop to
Yeah.
ask if we've painted any Games Workshop products.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, I have. I
Perfect.
have been painting up my Chaos little buddies,
Oh yes, yes, yes.
and oh, what is it? Is it the Dark Apostle guy? Is that the one with with the flaming burning book?
I have no idea, but he's got a flaming burning book. I like him.
It's got a flaming burning book, and I have had this model since my son was born a year ago, because it was on my paternity leave that I purchased said model, and then he sat on my shelf for nearly 9 months. And the reason for that was a simple one, Joseph.
I'm listening.
Do you know what that? Do you know what the simple reason was?
You didn't have any Abaddon Black.
No, I had plenty of that stuff, and it only made sense what Abandoned Black was. And once I started painting Chaos, it was fear, Joseph. It was fear.
Fear. And what
Fear.
made you overcome your fear?
Fear. I need to play him.
Okay.
So I wanted to get him on that battlefield, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and paint it. So we had a little chinwag a long time ago about how to paint things like flames and stuff, and you were saying about one color, each end of the variant colors, so you're red to yellow, and then you kind of blur them in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
and
crap
then
at
use
blending.
on a wet palette.
Yeah.
Well, I was, and then I became awesome and legendary. So it's on my Instagram. So if anyone is listening and they're interested, if you head over to cbw_Chris, you will find a picture of my flames that I've managed to paint.
Or you can also click on the top right hand corner of our home screen on YouTube. It's on there as well. If you're too lazy to type it in,
send you right there, and then you can have a little gander at the awesomeness of my flames. Now you may think I'm overselling it, but when you see the picture, you'll see that I'm not. It may be some of my best work. I'm very, very pleased and very proud of it. I even tried to show my wife, who really didn't care. So, if you want to shower me with praise, I'll get my fulfillment from the internet.
I've noticed the majority of people that have recently been following me on Instagram are bots of ladies.
Ooh, that's probably just because of all the things that you search online, Joseph.
Wow, yes, absolutely. Oh, it just said subscribe to Meta Verified and get a verified badge, enhanced verification with government ID. I suspect I probably have to pay for that now.
Probably.
Well, not too sure.
So yeah, so flames. I've been painting flames.
Sorry. Yeah,
he's very close to being done. Just finishing touches. And I'm looking forward to painting them. Now, Joe, I think you've been dabbling in a bit of chaos, haven't you?
So yes, just to throw. So I'm looking at your picture on Instagram. It looks so good.
Ah, well, thank you. There we go. That's the gratification I need. If my wife were to be listening to this, not that she is, then that's what I was looking for yesterday, rather than I don't care, leave me alone. I was trying to sleep.
Dear. To quote, I want to say the Arctic Monkeys. I bet you look good on the dance floor. Paraphrase that. I bet he looks good on the battlefield. I bet you look good on the battlefield. Anyway,
he's gonna look awesome.
It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Yes, so I have dabbled in the dark arts of chaos, and I have recently painted up a model on a bike which is 90% covered in Abaddon Black. However, he is still loyal to
the Black Legion.
Yeah, to the Black. No, not to the Black Legion. He's still loyal to the Imperium. It's the chaplain on a bike that my wife got me for my birthday. So I've been been slowly painting them up, ready for our next game that we've not planned yet, but as in physically. Oh no, we have.
If you play it against Chaos, you'll lose it.
What? Because he'll join their side.
Yeah, it would just blend in.
Sorry, tell a lie. We have scheduled in a game, haven't we? It's the 4th, isn't it? 4th of June.
Yeah.
Yes. So hopefully I'll get him at least battle ready before then, and then I've also built, scraped, and primed my what's it called, AVT. The with the rifle thing at the top, the Invader AVT. I'm looking forward to playing it. So I didn't make a decision with regards to the minigun or the melter. So I'm just going to paint up both, and then just have the option to change them. See how it goes. Yeah.
I think you should just buy 2 ATVs and have one of each.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna have the problem. What happens if I want to run both of them, and I want them both to have the warthog from Halo look with the machine gun on the top?
Easy. Buy 4 ATVs and have 2 of each.
Oh, now you're talking. I see where this is going. Yeah. So I did a little bit of assembly work on the knight, which I don't know what he is. He's a knight. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to look now. I can't see. He's a knight. Let me see if I Google
it. A knight of the realm.
Knight Gal. Hang on. Oh, I wish I knew what it was. 40k. Knights Gallant, maybe. I think it might be the Imperial Knight Gallant. I don't know. No, it's not that one. It's one of those ones anyway. Yeah, so he's going to be. I'm really looking forward to painting him. To be fair, I kind of want to stop everything and just focus on painting him. But I've got other stuff that I want to play. I won't really. I'll probably play him for ages. But I've got stuff that I want to play.
If anyone wants to see a knight versus a stumper, comment below, and then Joe will know it's worth painting.
Yes.
Paint him.
It's a knight Castellan. That's it. A knight Castellan. Whatever that means when it's at home. It's a cool model.
I think it means he likes spaghetti, doesn't it?
I think he likes horses. He's got a lot of horses on him. He's got pictures of horses and then pictures of half an eagle on him, which I assume is the Admech. Sorry, the Imperium is. I don't know. I don't know the lore behind the big robot dudes. It just look cool. So kudos. Thanks very much for Eddie for allowing me the pleasure of having him. Not Eddie, the model. That's how I got it. Bow, 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 bow.
Eddie, comment below if that's true.
Are you eating?
I am again. Sorry, there's some chicken nuggets on the side.
It is Waffle and Waaagh. I'll let you off. You're making me hungry though. I'm thinking I'll get paid like what, tomorrow, and I'm thinking I could just get away with having a little cheeky Domino's maybe.
Is it because I told you my trick, which is pay with PayPal and it comes out tomorrow, so you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, I've made a cheeky little eBay purchase.
Oh, that was a nice little transaction you did there. I like it.
Yeah. So now, do you mean transaction or transition?
Transition, sorry. I'm glad you speak, Joe.
I do. Now, yes, my little cheeky purchase on eBay. So I know Games Workshop are trying to fix the scalper issue, and I know we've moaned about scalpers in the past. However, I feel there is one group of people that sell online on eBay that is socially acceptable, and they are those retailers who take the starter sets where you get 2 armors, split them in half, and sell them at half the price.
Half the price, twice the fun.
Yeah, or they break it up, but actually, when you add all the money together, they're not making any real massive
profit on it.
More than what would be basically the value inside those boxes. So
it's the dickheads that are selling it for like £400. They're the ones that need to go.
Yeah, exactly. So they're the ones who are buying up the stuff and then waiting until you can't get the stuff and then selling the stuff again at like 5, 10, 15, 20 times the price. And the fools out there buy it at that price. We don't want those being supported.
No, but we don't want those in the 40k universe.
The ones who break them up and sell individual bits from starter sets that you might want, and they're not charging extortionate amounts, we're happy with those.
Yes.
So I purchased some obliterators from one of our friends.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes. So I've got 2 obliterators coming. It cost me £25, which is a lot cheaper than what we'd have got if we bought it on from the Games Workshop store, which is why I'm happy with them.
So for those that don't know, me included, which are the obliterators again?
They are the ones that look a bit like Baby Brute, but they are a bit more streamlined, and they've got the big ass guns on them, and they're proper hard shooters.
Like big brute looking guys, aren't they?
Yeah, they're proper ugly.
Oh, okay. I like
proper disgusting. They're going to look beautiful in my Chaos Army. So now all I'm missing is a box of Chaos Possessed, and then I think I've got everything together that I need.
Yes. Well, your is it Repulsor? Is that the tank?
For now, Chaos Rhino.
Chaos Rhino. That's looking pretty sweet. We
Well, thank you.
You brought him to a game. Oh yeah, we filmed a game, didn't we? You brought him to that.
We did film the game. The video is on my laptop, waiting to be edited. Which, because we're waffling more tonight, we'll have to start from tomorrow editing. So hopefully, sometime next week, it'll be done.
Well, the good thing about the way that we're doing it now, as in filming, is it's much easier to edit, and it's so quick. It's much quicker. I mean,
it is. But we've Azza did the filming on this one because he was the Grandmaster Game Master.
Yeah.
And he's got a camera that is pretty high quality camera on his phone, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see
it'll
what
be
it looks
interesting
like.
to see if that's how that video turns out. We have to obviously say happy birthday to Joseph because it was your birthday recently.
It was. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's why we played the game. So, it was good. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Hear my clapping? Can you hear my clapping?
It doesn't sound like clapping.
That's because I'm not clapping anymore. Yes, it was a birthday bonanza.
Yeah.
For celebrate your birthday, which is why we need to get the video out relatively soon, otherwise it's just going to be a bit sad.
Yeah.
If it's like 3 months down the line.
21 again.
21 to be 21 again. Do you know what I miss about being 21? I miss having energy.
Yes, energy.
Energy,
motivation, willpower. Yeah. I'm with you. And with each passing year, it gets considerably less.
Yeah.
Considerably less. Although I've put it down to the fact that I don't have caffeine anymore. But it's not made any difference to me. But
I have caffeine and I feel just as tired and exhausted.
Placebo, I hear you. But yes, so we've got a new video. We've also got another new video which I've edited, and I've just received the splash screen from March of War, which so they were very nice to send us a little bit of terrain over. So I've done a little review, painted them up, and
you've done a good job with that paint as well. It looks really nice.
You haven't seen the video. It looks cool. I did a mock. Yeah, I did like a mock game sort of like look. You can see what it looks like if you were playing it. Yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
So it's only a couple of minutes. I think it's only about literally 3 minutes long.
That's all it needs to be. Just enough to show off the pieces without making it too overpoweringly. Hey, look, we got something free.
So we just need our own splash screen. Really, but that's something that's probably going to happen further down the line. But yeah, we're geared up and we're ready for 10th edition, aren't we? We're not.
No, we are. We're 100% ready. We have a game plan in mind.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And that game plan is try and figure out how to get hold of a Leviathan box set.
Yes, well, all three of us are trying to get it, so one of us is going to get it.
Hopefully.
Because
I may or may not have a Blood Angels army to collect.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. Well, I could always sell you some of my remaining Space Marine stuff that I don't want.
You could. However,
I want it all, I hear you.
Leviathan is going to be in my hands.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It'll be good. It's going to be good. Who's excited for 10th?
Me?
I am. I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I feel like we've only just started to get a handle on the 9th rules, just as it all changes.
Which is what we said in 8th, but then again, we came at the end of into 8th at the end of 8th, and then COVID fucked us over, so we only came into it at the end of 9th. So let's see what happens in 10th, because something's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, what's going to happen is people are going to like us on YouTube.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to grow both hobbies. That is the Games Workshop hobby and the YouTube hobby.
Yes, yeah. But
Uh,
yeah,
I
run out of
wouldn't
stuff
mind.
to say.
Yep, I think we have run out of stuff to say. I was going to say I wouldn't mind battling and playing with some people online. So I think we keep saying, but at some point, Narrative Crusades.
Yes.
Shout out to them. We're going to come and make them cry.
Yeah, we're gonna obliterate them. Definitely.
We are.
I mean, we've already got we won Winters,
Our
so
friend Winters.
our friend Winters. So now we need to win our friend Crusades, Battle Crusade.
Yep, and if our friend Winters wants us back, we're happy to go back and have a little play around for 10th with him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And if any other YouTubers want to reach out, then we shall happily get back to you within 6 months with a date.
6 months with a date. I reckon we should start talking shit about other people's channel to get attention. We should slay...
Chapter Master Valric.
I was just about to say, because
he's got a lot of views.
I was just about to say, Chapter Master Valric is he's put up a picture about the new Titus. That it's titled "New Titus Model is Bad," and I would agree. But yeah, maybe we should start. You know, my dad's bigger than your dad's sort of arguments, and then get some. You know, your models look shit. Your hair looks stupid since you shaved it off, or something like that. You know, something to drum up.
I've just done it. So
but anybody listening,
if you remember, we started off by jokingly saying a lot that if anyone knows Winters, and then we got to become friends for Winters.
That's true. Best friends.
Best friends, yeah. I think that's the words he used.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, if you're listening,
I mean, if not, it's the words we used.
If you're listening and you got this far, head over to Master Valric's channel and just say, have you heard about the shit that Command Battle Win have been talking about? Yeah, I think you need to go over and listen to them, or something along those lines.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get him to listen to us.
Yeah, and we'll teach him how to play the game properly. Incorrectly. I mean, he's undefeated in 9th edition because he's played one game, and I was undefeated for like 90% of 9th edition until you updated your codex on your phone.
There's that, yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah. Although and almost revealed the end of. Yeah. Anyway, I'll shut up before I say something.
Okay.
Sure. So my knight's pretty cool. He's got no arms. I don't know what to do with him next. I don't know whether to build him up, changing the subject completely. Yeah, he's cool. I'm looking forward to
seeing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it done.
Yeah. I'm thinking about. So I'm painting up my chaplain on the bicycle, and then I'm going to paint up the AVT. But I'm also thinking about finally doing my Blade Guard veterans because I really like them.
Yeah, nice.
And then going back to Tyranids. Oh, I mean, I could do with another year without Leviathan coming, if I'm honest. Super excited.
You know, I feel like that as well. I feel like just another year would be just nice.
Yeah, another year. Games Workshop don't release anything that I want to buy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Games Workshop know this, but we're in the middle of a cost of living crisis.
Well, yeah. So
they can't keep releasing loads of models all at the same time. We can't buy them all in one go. If they want to send us some free ones to review, because every podcast I put out a shout for free stuff.
Yeah, and we get nothing.
Noticed? I know but some point.
That's one thing we should have asked our friend Winters about. How do they contact you, or do you contact them? Because we've mentioned it before.
Well, I'm pretty sure the CEO of Games Workshop listens to our podcast.
That's what I heard.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't he? That's what I want to know. So when he's listening, Boris or Dave, whatever his name is,
Elijah,
Stephen. I don't know. Maybe it's something more like Barry.
Barry, yeah.
Barry, could be Barry. So Barry, if you could just do us a solid, get us on that list for reviews and stuff, and then we'll be able to keep up with it without getting it in the neck from the wives that we're spending too much money on Warhammer.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks, Barry. Sort us out, blood.
Yeah, thanks, Baz.
Baz, Baz, can you send us some Necrons or some Death Guard or some Dark Angels or something? Just sort us out, dude.
For the love of God, can you please send Azza the lion?
Yeah.
He
Oh
is
God,
one
yeah.
inconsolable puppy.
I think to be honest, between you, me, and the gatepost, right, and this goes no further than me and you. I think the real reason why he's not here is he's too upset because he doesn't have the lion. I think he just can't bring himself to.
And then when he finally gets it, he won't be here because he'll be too busy playing with the lion.
And that's not what he calls his. I mean, he could be what he calls his penis. Anyway, so yeah, so Games Workshop have released lots and lots of interesting stuff for other people, but it isn't relevant to us. We've told you about what stuff we've purchased and painted up. We've told you that that we've played a game, and it was a good game. It was very interesting, and Christopher is editing that from tomorrow. We've got another video coming up. I'm just summarising because I don't know what else to say. Not bulking it out at all for the next 4 minutes. Yeah. What I say? Oh yeah, so we've got a sponsor video from marchofwar.co.uk. Go and check them out. They do some really good basing stuff for your models and good scatter terrain. I think is March of War that do the cool capillary towers, isn't it? I want some of those.
It is, those massive Tyranid ones.
I might if he likes the video and he's happy, I might say sort us out, fella. Very nice chat. Yeah. He messaged me this morning when I was at work. Saying that he's sent the video across.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, so I'll get on to doing that. And anything else you want to add, Christopher? It's a rather short one because there's nothing really much.
Yeah, I'm going to do that really annoying thing where I say, "Hey guys, if you've enjoyed this, please hit the like button and subscribe. You know, we really need it."
Oh yeah, it really just like help the channel grow. Like it helps with the algorithm. I made myself shudder a little bit
then. Because you sound so cool. So yeah, like, subscribe, move the troops, tell your mums.
Yeah.
And we shall see you next week. And our commander, as hopefully, will be telling us how awesome his lion model is because Baz has sorted us out.
Thanks, Baz.
Thanks, Baz.